was recently at Madhya Talks and saw Ex-Shia afterwards coming there. Anyways, I didn't leave. I was just listening. Then I suspected trolls coming, and so I knew that there were trolls from. They've come to my. Sorry, there's something. The work is going on outside, and there's sound. I'm just charging my the mic. So not feeling well. So I need to talk about my health just for my self-help. In my case, people want to break me. Thanks to Anthony Hopkins, Sir Anthony Hopkins, his channel on. This is how they want to break me. Like at least I haven't. I needed an expert to help me about my case. So actually, I've seen these people elsewhere also in other live streams. They usually don't concentrate on the. They talk among themselves and discuss some. Where are you from? This. Oh yeah, I'm okay. This that. I find it quite rude, but this is how it is. Social media, and so when a particular person on Madhya Talks recently live stream said that someone's using my ID. I don't know how if that was true or not, and I couldn't make out who was abusing because maybe they've blocked me, so I couldn't see anyone abusing with that name, with the same ID, or maybe I've blocked them, right? So in a way, I thought, oh God, okay, some people. I mean, trouble also follows me as they follow. I don't know whether they followed me but I shared Madhya Talks and they look at my comments and all this, right? They're following me on YouTube. Um, I've noticed there's old comments. They sometimes search out like it's like digging a grave, and really they have all the time to do this. So anyhow, Dr. Madhya handled it very gracefully. But I felt that when I said these are trolls, and they've given me a lot of trouble, right? Sarah, Fahad, Ali, and all these people, and they couldn't get me. Like I didn't come here on Saturday night, and I'm not going to come on Saturday nights. But usually because people go out on Saturday nights. Usually they want to rest or go out on Saturday night. So I've changed if it's StreamYard, not Saturday night, some other day. Um, I won't be coming here every day, uh, at least not for March, also in March. And, okay, I need to get my health sorted out. Something's happened even worse since September. Reinforced or what? So I'm not even myself. It's like I'm in more not myself. Okay, so these trolls that talking to each other, and the one Sarah, this and that. So I had to getting this feeling. When they say when the covert narcissists come, it's kind of give you that feeling like they're demons, kind of into you. I must have absorbed. So I told Dr. Madiha, said, let me just make her aware that these are trolls, right? So be careful. But something I said which may make me look like I'm. Anyhow, so I'll take care of them. So what they did was they stopped much, all that, and all, much that they were just trying to. They one managed to distract Madhya, saying that someone's used, but that person doesn't come on my live stream. That girl, Anna Haq, she's got a. So I suspect this. Why isn't it coming live now? Isn't it on? Where is this? What's happening? But they've made me into a shadow or what? So on my other device. Okay, now I'm live, right? It wasn't starting here on the other device. So so I didn't want to tell her, like, what. I said, I'll take care of it. Like, you should maybe block them or just time them out. If she wasn't doing that, she's a graceful lady. She very patient, and I'm not well. They've been on my live stream, and Fahad Ali recently, and with the Sarah, the girl, we were concerned, empowered family when he was here. Like, what is this? And then I even suspected empowered family. Because on Facebook, he came and he said, this is a group of men. We are Ismailis and all this, right? And then he told me in the email, when he took my email, that I'm not an Ismaili. So he changed. I got, like, his father or something was Indian Hindu, mother Ismaili. So I got scared, right, that the Indians are after me, Hindus also. And they're lying to me and they just wanted to talk to me or something. But on Facebook, I checked a message, private message, and it was very subtle. And anyways, all that. So we were like, this is a young brother, much younger to me. He can't walk properly, and challenged physically, and me mentally challenged. And so a very young man from Canada is Smiley. But then he said he's not Ismaili. Here on YouTube. Right. Anyhow, so what was the connection? Yeah, so some Hindus also. Um, and Alisha Ex-Muslim. So was there Madhya, and I don't know why he doesn't. I've never followed Madhya, but recently when I saw, I said something interesting, like, to um, help for Pakistan to change Pakistan for the better. So I don't know why I went back to Madhya talks, because I thought, oh no, this is Ali Shah, ex-Muslim. And I was listening, the ladies, the wonderful ladies there, and I thought that Doctor, now that's in the past, I don't want to bring it back. That since she had said that she doesn't like any man, like I can't take it, any man flirting and or abusing a woman or being, and already I'm not well, so Alicia had done a lot of that against me here, coming here. So if I've suspected someone here, they don't come and like start non-stop. And he said he's going to change his IDs. Still come and harass me here very boldly. Anyhow, so these trolls, okay, I said, don't worry, these are trolls, just be aware. And so, they're trying to distract her. Like one actually did. And Although she's there, Anahak is there in other live streams, but I even suspected her. Sorry. Maybe someone did take her ID, user ID, and start abusing there. So, but and I don't know whether they come because I've not seen them before. Just recently, I've gone to Madhya Talk, subscribed and all. I haven't seen them, and thank God I don't see Alicia ex-Muslim there. Otherwise, I would stop going there. So this time I did see maybe him there commenting. Okay, so I told Madhya, oh, okay, I put the comment there, but my comments were ignored. And so I was like, I said, I'll take care of them, right? To make it easy for her. Not that I mean like I'm some, better than her. Sorry, I apologize to Madhya Talks. Dr. Madhya. I didn't mean like, anyways, it worked. Or and Dr. Madhya very gracefully would share their comments and all this and give them attention. But it changed. They changed. They stopped talking among themselves also, or asking me more. Like someone asked me there, are you from Pakistan? I said no. Then they didn't have to. They thank God they. Or if they want to ask me, they can ask me like, then where are you from? How do you know Urdu? And this and then go. That this would go on, but it didn't go on like that. So very skillful. Very the suspicions I got, the feeling I got. So yeah, so I have to be careful. And my general knowledge. So I don't even go when Doctor Afaf is there and uh, the Madiha, Doctor Madiha, and Doctor and the Ex-Shia doctor. I don't know, a Pakistani, what's her name, Nadia Chaudhary or Aisha, I can't remember. Sorry, the third lady, very good. All of them helping Pakistan. I said, so useful. And then the trolls started. And after Alisha ex-Muslim came there, and with his cheapness, he uses Arabic when his mother is Pakistani and he himself is Pakistani. I don't know why he wants to use Arabic for his greeting. So it worked. They stopped proving me wrong, right? So I didn't even have to take care of this or say anything. So this very good. Okay, let me try now the. I'll be trying. Sorry, let's see if even my condition allows me. Um, I'm really out. I'm kind of in a trance more than before. Um, see, I'm going to try and see if it works from another device. Screencasting works, but I have all my notes here. Maybe once I'll try in this device and the next time I'll try. Screencasting is not working. I don't know why. I'm setting it on screencasting, but it's not working. So thank you so much. And sorry. So this Ali Shah ex-Muslim and these people, Sarah and they're not letting me finish. And so they were like, give him the link and this and that. And I felt that one guy came, you fine. We were saying yes, yes, but in his yeah, but like indirectly, like the problem is in all religions, Western secular system, and all this, like being addicted to something, or being brought up. So in the end, I got the feeling. Anyways, Dr. Madia handled her live stream, and she knows best. But I felt they were there too. So they finally managed to get me a little hyped up, these trolls, and they proved me wrong, but they behaved themselves. I don't know who they are, this Anna Haq and all, but I know Sarah, and maybe they come in different names. Sarah usually comes in a different name. But there's another Sarah who came. God knows who they are. And they say, one says she is in Dubai, and all this nonsense going on. So the Indian power and all this in Dubai, they have sympathy on us. But I'm from Sharjah, and Pakistani. Uh, I wonder because Madiha was saying that Dubai has banned visas for or stopped a little bit restriction, put a restriction. The reason why it has, I think, mostly. We still have Pakistanis coming here, restrictions on Pakistanis in the UAE. I think it's more in Saudi Arabia than in the UAE. Still have major changes in UAE visa rules. Okay. Restrictions are put there. The UAE has placed no visa restrictions on Pakistanis from any cities. Instagram says this. This is, when was this? I don't know, no restrictions on UAE work visas for Pakistani Senate committee informed Dawn. This is Dawn here, right? No restriction on UAE. I think mostly Saudi. No complete ban. Not a complete ban, says the Express Tribune. Dawn says this, and so we still have Pakistanis coming here. But I don't know about USA has put now restrictions on illegal immigrants. So major changes in UAE visa rules, Ministry of Foreign okay, Government, Pakistan. Okay, okay. I thought I better leave that. Wherever I go, these people, they don't leave. Then they won't leave Madia. Last time also, there was a lead there and saying things which I was really but I kept my mouth shut and I just didn't say anything. Lee, such a decent Pakistani man, Dr. Madia had an interview with, discussion about the UK, Britain. He lives in Britain, Pakistani, and he was saying these Pakistanis give me also a lot of problems in the UK. Fellow Pakistani, there are these people that we should ignore and you know avoid if they want to comment here. I really, because I get distracted because I'm not well. Otherwise, just leave them to the junk and the distractions and whatever they want to spread. uh, I thought, okay, I'm not going to go there. Maybe uh, who is it who's bothering racism crisis. My pronunciation is going haywire. more than before. Islamophobia in UK live with Shahid, a very decent, very good person. I mean, great Pakistani ex-Royal Marine, nearly jailed, an illegal migrant wins some pounds. So this topic, free speech under attack. Madhya talks. Okay. So I thought, okay, now they've, I've had enough of these trolls. Anyways, I said something I shouldn't, not like this. I shouldn't have said it, that I'll take care of it. But at least it worked. They stopped to prove me wrong. And so these are my enemies. I feel they came there. I don't know if they're Indians or Ali Sheikh's Muslim is a Pakistani. I know his mother, she was a teacher in St. Joseph's College. But the thing is that my enemy has come in St. Joseph's College too. Because I know someone from long time back. And I know that from the Gokul family, Ruqayya Abbas Gokul. And it's a long case now, I don't want to talk about it. Right? Abbas Gokul's wife and her daughter Sukaina Abbas Gokul. Someone, I was thinking, like, who could have all this investment in ruining us? All that money and time. So one is this, right? And then her mother, Sukaina's mother, Abbas Gokul's daughter, um, is from India, Indian Muslim. God knows which rich family now there. I don't know, but then another Indian Muslim here. Oh God, I've had enough. They come here and try to distract me and not feeling well. So this is a very good. What they've done to London. These are like conscienceless, covert narcissist type people. So I'm not going to go anymore on Madhya talks. I don't want to. I don't want to be responsible when these trolls go there. So I've unsubscribed. So Ali Sheikh's Muslim can go there and all this to Madhya talks. Sorry, how and this very good. This how people want to break you. I felt it through my bones from at least that chronic. I think they didn't even want me to be in Karachi American School at that time. They had a very close, friendly relationship with the American president and all this, right? Abbas Goka, though his daughter was younger or my age, or maybe Shahudi and I were, I forgot, I'm sorry. So I'm bedridden, as you can see, I'm on my bed. The price of betraying a good, so this channel is, the name of this channel, sorry, Old Age Motivation, can't read like that, so it's going to take time even to, okay, now it's focused, right? They try to destroy you, but something terrible happened. Anthony Hopkins. No, no, um, I know that they don't have a conscience, but Anthony Hopkins was saying, Sir Anthony Hopkins said, even though they don't have a conscience, it's one day, maybe Sir Anthony Hopkins believes in, it's like karma, but it's, uh, it's mental when you're alone. One day it will get to them, but I believe in reincarnation. I believe because there's evidence and because I felt it and I've had signs and the miraculous ones, like, the fish, cooked fish going into the sea. in the Quran ayat. I don't make fun of that because that you realize, oh my God, God wanted you to be here. So yeah, there are these miracles. Of course, Quran ayats, all of them can't be wrong. He had to take some good ayats and all this, right? They have to be some. They have to show they are very good actresses and actors. And I wonder if the conscience will ever prick them. They are unstoppable, unremorsable. They have no remorse. But Sir Anthony Hopkins says their conscience is going to get them one day. Although they may have friends and they may be, because they have money, they have power, they can amuse people, they can entertain people, they can go out together, gatherings and get-togethers. Oh, and they have businesses. They offer you things valuable. So they are useful to society. They are in professions. Right? Oh, and then when I was like, no, no, they've known my secret. Like when in London, I was like, I've lost everything now. Now what else can I lose? Or in St. Joseph's College, I was like, so this guy came again and started to sing what he had sung in my 1983 birthday. In the end, Muchar beard, long, good. I don't even know him. What stranger came to my birthday later on and started to sing, and that was the last song. The video ended on that, my birthday video, that Abke Bichre To Shayad Mile. This is a Pakistani song, Ghazal, Abke Bichre To, and it's a Pakistani movie song. Nadeem sings it, and Shami Mara is there, and the younger one is, I've forgotten her name, actress, Pakistani actress. Abke Bichre To Shayad Kabhi Pata Nahi, something like this. Can't remember the words. And I think that spoiled London also and all this, and uh, they're just full of thing. Although yes, Islam has these things, but when we were Muslim, the Shias and the Gokul family, very good Gokul family, living in London, and we mind our own business, and then like if Imam Burger maybe in some place where they have this, they would change it for Imam Burger. Did they make an Imam Burger? I don't think Gokul's made an Imam Burger in London. I think, but they would change a hall or something where they could make it an Imam Burger for our majlises. I've gone there but my father would always go to Karachi with us for Maharam, but I couldn't because of our school in childhood. So maybe they make a hall Imam Burger. Anyways, we never were like these people. They're radicals or what, or even moderate Muslims. They call themselves. They want masjids and all. And now with the really, but the Gokul family was really good. Mustafa uncle, Masum auntie. Oh, so I can. Oh, so like I got this feeling that this person indirectly trying to say something recently, but saying that I'm an ex-Muslim, thanks to all of you and ex-Muslim, and I'm an ex-Muslim, but recently this person was saying that this you get into the addiction of what, like addiction. So this I think it's good to have this exposure of women, women and men. Um, exposed to each other, and so you can get used to seeing women's skin more. And you know, the indigenous people who have been naked, women also, it's not like that even in the secular system now. But I don't think there's anything wrong in that. It's just that our minds have been very brainwashed. So, uh, um, if you, Dr. Madhya was saying that if you see a woman and you, how can you not control yourself? Because, she said a very good point. Like, that's what made me think also that there are times when I've felt, oh, this person's so handsome. Or let's say, recently an Arab I found very handsome. That doesn't mean that you just go and it's just you admire the person. Dr. Madhya used another word. You just admire their good looks, or even the girl or the woman good looking. But of course, for me, a man handsome. Like Cary Grant, I felt was a very handsome actor. For me, Cary Grant is very decent, very good looking. Cary Grant, Cary Grant. It doesn't mean that I'm sexually, like attracted to him or something. You can admiring his handsomeness, his style, and all this, or admiring Brooke Shields or Sophia Loren. Um, doesn't make me any like. But this Dr. Madhya put a very good point. So at that time, my mind was very strong. This thing of lesbian, you could be this, that. There's so much psychotherapy also. Dr. Ahmed saying that Mr. Shah said this, and Karachi American School saying this, and this what's written in your report card, your report, not report card. Oh. When I was in, so society can really make you doubt yourself. No doubt about that. The person who wants to break you, they say, who can break you when you are so strong? No one can break you. No one can get into you. Even a very good cousin of my mother was saying, like, if you don't give them, no one can break you. No, no. Environmental influence. Oh, there's no. I disagree. Sorry. I know that my mother's cousin had very good intentions for me, very good intentions, but I still disagree with him. See, there's rape and there's all this, but inside, like, don't give them the power. If you don't give them the power, no, no, they can really break you. Just imagine, right? If they torture an animal in front of you, how would you feel? If you are sensitive, you have feelings, not sensitive, but if you're feeling for, uh, like Sadi has said, you know, yeah, so we have, like, heart. We have a heart and we feel. And you see, they don't have that feeling in the heart. Okay, the work thing has started outside again, restarted. So okay, I have to go now. There's too much noise outside. It's distracting. That's going on. Okay, I have to go now. So no, in the the noise stopped. Okay, it goes on. It's restarted. So in the I knew this was from the troll. uh, uh, yeah, we know that. Um, so, so you see, this Muhammad Ayad, I've listened to him like a religious leader and Allah telling the Muslims. It's something different when society itself decides that this is the reason why we should cover ourselves and wear more clothes. And Dr. Afaf was also explaining the richer you are, because at that time, the poor people couldn't afford clothes, right? And then, of course, the society decides something. Slavery was before Islam. But then, okay, you can show me in the Jews' book, scripture. And but that doesn't mean, I think Prophet Muhammad made it uh, worse, and it's Allah made it worse. Don't let me say what. My third grade teacher. I hope I don't have an Indian jinn in me, possessed words. So in my third grade in Karachi American School, my teacher was saying the Indians, they don't pronounce the W with the W, they pronounce it with a V. So now if I start doing that, maybe an Indian spirit has gotten into me, possessed me. Okay, my pronunciation going weird. And yeah, so this is something. And I'm saying this probably. So Muhammad Ayad was saying like the ex-Muslim on a YouTuber was saying that he's Egyptian. He was saying that it's not due to, like, that's a different thing. But to a religious person, saying sex slaves can't be covered and all this, making it religious. No, no, this is wrong. So saying that in history, you see the Sumerians, or we have seen these people start covering themselves. That's a different matter. That's a different matter, right? Isn't it a different matter? Is it? And religion coming up with this, that you're supposed to cover yourself, and men are supposed to look down when they talk to women, and in the marketplace, they could bump into. Men are supposed to look down. Uh, that is really strange. Religious leader and a religious, like Allah, a God, bringing this law in. That's it. It's not right. So when the Muslims say that, look at history, then Muhammad Ayad was saying in history, those were people just made it there. They started the custom or tradition like this due to the sun, or this, or something rich, due to the reason that they were rich and they could afford clothing. And so the ones who couldn't afford clothes, the more richer you were, the more clothes. And this long, like the bride has this long trail, or the king and the queen's dress and tuxedo Sam the king's. That's a different thing. And I can't, so I have to go now. Thank you. It's a really weird, what? The force is not letting me. And there's some force here. No, I'm not able, I'm really tired. Up, and since this YouTube, oh God, one thing after another. And it really has a toll on my health to hear I can't get up. Already I couldn't get up in year 2000. So my friend in London told me, don't watch the news then. I was saying, what's happened in Egypt? They are saying that Yeah, human rights are, and it's so she said, don't watch the news. But, and what is this in social media like? The it's very I can say my according to me the like let's say we're on Dr. Matia's channel or my channel, and then the people are coming, subscribers, and they're uh, talking among themselves. Where are you from, and where this, and what? Oh, today I had tea, and God knows what. And this is rude. So if you go, yeah, you can go to your work and talk like this. Oh, sir, I don't want tea today. I want coffee and this and that. And ma'am, something. Hmm, okay. No, no. Why? I can't talk properly. And so, what is this? So recently, I was doing this, right? So you see, possessive. Oh, I was supposed to do this also on. What is it that I did on my live stream? College. Ex-Saint Josephine's grades. I had to use that. I wasn't feeling well. No religion that hurts people should be allowed. Islam should go because of the reasons I was going to give. Reasons that it has what Noni Darwish said, ex-Muslim Christian now, that it has autonomy. It also has monopoly. Islam has monopoly. Like, okay, you're not there. Definitely, it's a ayat which says that don't say anything to their gods, lest they should say something to your gods, right? So it's because let's stay in that you don't provoke them, but of course behind their backs you can say you can convert any Christian, Jew, other religious people, but you can't. But no one can convert you. Those who leave this religion are supposed to have death penalty. Um, Four schools, all four schools of Sunni thought, Islamic schools, Sunni Islamic schools. I don't know how to say this. They say this, right? Death penalty for apostates. Shia Islam, 12 Shias also have this, I found out, except for some dissenting view. Religious scholars, of the religious scholars, they say no, don't give them. If you criticize, if you leave Islam and if you criticize, you so it has Islam has monopoly on that. Although inside we know that you hate. We're supposed, as a Shia Muslim. Yeah, the Jews are worse than Christians, but there's some good Jews in the Quran, it says. But mostly Jews are bad for us. And but we had a great, but the religion. You see, I've had great experience living with in the Jewish neighborhood in London. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else but with the Jews. Because you see, they don't, Jews never even do any missionary work. They won't come and open the Bible and say, look here, this. That's only one. They won't try to change you. They're so quiet. Like, where are the children? What? Can't hear a whisper of them. we couldn't hear a whisper, as if no one lived there in the neighborhood. It was so quiet. Like, when do the cars come and what? I at least knew that my father comes from this place, it's Rolls Royce, or that brake. Oh, I can't make the sound of that brake. In the nighttime in London, winter, it's so silent, and couldn't hear neighbors at all. Jewish neighborhood. My father told me later. I didn't even know which neighborhood. It was just childhood. I just had my. I loved it there. I didn't know that they were Jewish. And so Islam has monopoly on everything, right? And you're supposed to hate the people. They started animosity. Okay, look at this contradiction that I found. Again, going revisiting Surah Mumtahana. So please, why would you harm people when, from the, wait, one more thing that I have to show you here. Chronicles, Ex-Muslim Chronicles channel. So they've posted this, right? Uh, Ex-Muslim Chronicles. Muslims like to promote that they never burn the Bible, but we always see crosses, Buddha statues being destroyed by them, and no media ever picks it up. This is a cross of Sao Lazaro in Portugal, destroyed by Pakistan immigrants. Have a look at this. If it, they've even given this picture, Ex-Muslim Chronicle. So this they do, and they no media ever picks up on it. Hmm? No, no, don't say anything. So there's monopoly in this way, right? In Islam. And then we're going to okay, where I was going to Surah Mumtahana. So showing you again from Surah Mumtahana, Ayat 1. See, this is, as an ex-Muslim, I was a Shia, right? So many things why, another reason why we had to revisit, thanks to the ex-Muslims like Apostle. You see, I was always questioning, even after doing the Sunni Shia research in Pakistan, like, is Karbala true? So when I got access to internet in Karachi, I started to search engine which would give me a website, or like these social media. Facebook wasn't there. So, like, did Karbala happen? As a Shia, I was doing this even after my research on Shia Sunni. I was still searching, still asking my aunt. I asked my aunt, was Bibi Suhra really there? Um, who was left behind as the daughter of Imam Hussein, who was left behind by Imam Hussein in Medina when he went to Karbala. So this, I want to get to the root of the problem, and always asking. And then when I read the Karbala Maqtal, the this by Sheikh Mafid, what happened in Karbala, when I was reading it, it was nothing like the Majlis thing. And he was saying, sister, don't act like those ignorant women and of politics are screaming, shouting. And all this Imam Hussein stopped Bibi Zainab, and I was like, you know, we are told to cry, and even the women uh, to pretend like we're crying, and like not even to scream or anything, scream out loud. So one was saying it's natural, like a Shia Sayyid Yusuf Zaidi was telling me, but for a woman, it's not natural for them to cry out loud. Prophet Muhammad doesn't like it, and then in the Quran, it's like those who scream or talk loud, they're like braying of donkeys. So those who talk loud, they're not respected by the Muslims. I think Arabs know more of this. They believe in this. Whereas, Allama Rashid Turabi may not. Okay, so I'm going to quote or that ye Cheikhna Chilana. Like I've heard this majlis on tape. My father has on cassettes and all at one time. When the tape recorders were there before the disc, and now it's DVD or whatever. So this CDs and DVDs. No, it's not even that. It's what else is God knows. I haven't checked. But I'm just on YouTube. I use YouTube. And I don't buy any CDs or DVDs. No. Okay, so, okay, then see, if someone talks loud, then they won't respect. Why is this woman shouting this most hatred for Allah? Why would it be? Like this most ugliest sound is the braying of the donkey. Now Allah created that donkey, and that's an animal. So Allah created crows. They say the ugliest, bird is the sound of the crows. Oh God! And but the chirping of the birds is okay. But the crows helped me in St. Joseph's College. I was surprised. They took my chili chips that accidentally dropped on the ground, and they started to eat it. One crow came, and I then started to give them. They were hungry, so I dropped some other chili chips, and they took it and they ate it. So as I got these crows, I was going to bend down and try to pick the chili chips that I dropped accidentally and put them in the litter box. But now they helped me right next to my legs, so close to me. It's like those pigeons in Piccadilly Circus, London, or where? That's just no Piccadilly Circus. Leicester Square, Piccadilly Circus. Where is it? I've forgotten the name. Where those pigeons we used to feed uh, in London, near Leicester Square. I think it's Piccadilly Circus. So this, and then we have here in Surah Mumtahana the monopoly of. I think Islam's at least reform it, right? We're not supposed to hurt anyone. It's not a true religion. You can convert people. You can inside. You can feel sick. All these are najas. But the spiritually, what difference did it make? That means spiritually. That means physically also. You're not supposed to touch a Christian. If they're wet. But then okay. So this then it was changed. Or you have believed in the Shia Islam also. It was changed. Or you have believed, do not take my enemies and your enemies as allies, extending to them affection while they have disbelieved in what came to you of the truth, having driven out the Prophet. So they exiled the Prophet, they wanted to kill him, they exiled you Muslims also. And those Muslims who didn't want to migrate to immigrate to Yathrib, those would be killed had, that other ayat. My goodness. But then they've taken that an exception. Having driven out the Prophet and yourselves because you believe in Allah, your Lord, and if you come out for jihad in my cause and yourselves because you believe in Allah, right? And this here Allah is telling you because you believe in Allah, your Lord. If you come out for jihad in my cause, here this my proof. I don't want to read more on this. This is Surah Mumtahana at 1. Then look at this Surah Mumtahana at 4 then. But who started the enmity for now these idol worshippers, they feel they are this is their truth. Allah has told them. And there's a ayat that had Allah not willed, we would not have worshipped like that and made partners with Allah, nor would we or our forefathers have forbidden us. So they believe in the religion, Christians believe in the religion, that's why they've remained Christian. Jews believe in their religion. They sincerely believe in their religion. So has the now look at Surah Mumtahana ayat 4 because see the ayat 1 of Surah Mumtahana says, because you believe in Allah as your Lord. Now here it says, there has already been for you an excellent pattern in Abraham and those with him. When they said to the people, indeed we are disassociated from you, from whatever you worship other than Allah. We have denied you whatever you worship other than Allah. Abraham and his people are telling the polytheists and those who worship, we are disassociated because you whatever you worship other than Allah, right? We have denied you, they're denying them. So this is the monopoly of this religion, monotheistic, Abrahamic religion, they call it. And the Christians say, no, don't call yourselves Abrahamic, because you, at least the Christians have the Jewish scriptures, some of them. And the Shias, 12 Shias, are recently, I've seen some posts on Facebook when His Highness Aga Khan has passed away. They're saying, oh, no. Don't call yourselves Shia, 12 Imami Shias. Don't call yourself even Imami Shias. Not even Shias, forget it. To the Aga Khanis, Ismailis. So here we have there's a contradiction here. Then you have denied, and there has appeared between us and you animosity and hatred forever until you believe in Allah alone. So this means appeared what? That we have started hatred and animosity. Because until you believe in Allah alone, except for the saying of Abraham to his father. So just Abraham's father. Because Abraham's father was going to tell has told Abraham in Surah Maryam or where, that I'm going to stone you to death if you don't leave me alone. And stop saying things against my idols, right? Abraham was saying things against his idols. You can go and worship, but then he didn't kill his son. So I think this was just an excuse, that Abraham, only his father, idol worshiper, be forgiven. I will surely ask forgiveness for you, but now the Muslim and believers, no other idol worshippers are even, just for Abraham's father. God knows. This is in Abraham's interest. Can you not see this? Why? Only Abraham's father is spared being an idol worshipper, saying that I will ask Allah forgiveness for you, Abraham says. Our Lord, upon you we relied unto you. So I will, okay. Can't read this properly. So just this part is important, right? But this from Quran.com. Just sorry, can't hold this device for long. Okay, so this. You see the contradiction also? Not only this is monopoly, and this is like you're not supposed to say anything against, or you expelled. Moreover, just because you believe in Allah as your Lord, you were expelled. Prophet Muhammad was expelled from Makkah. So this is against idol worshippers. Then this fourth ayat, they believe in other than Allah. So no, hatred and enmity has appeared. They started it, Abraham and his people, against them for worshipping other than Allah. Right? Goodness. Um, other than Allah. So that's their worship. They believe some other than Allah is God for them, or an object of worship for them. So monopoly here shows unjust and contradiction. Between Surah Mumtahan ayat 1 and ayat 4. Okay, and anything. So I'll be talking more on this about the monopoly, the autonomy. So Islam, a true religion will never hurt someone for leaving the religion. For God's sake, see this. And also putting disbelievers in hell. What is this? And eternal hell. And so, okay, there are some, trawlers and all. They're going to. I don't want anyone to be. So I'm not going to. I've taken Muhammad Ayad's name, but I don't want to take another person's name. He was saying this for his safety, and that he would not be harassed. Because they can harm people, kill people, my enemies. So he was hell. I mean, think about it, right? Hell. Even even an ex-Muslim has said this. Hell forever for the disbelievers. So this here, Surah 35, ayat 36. As for those who disbelieved, only disbelieved, the fire of hell awaits them. There they shall not be finished off and die, meaning they live. No, and they'll, keep burning. Nor will the torment be lightened for them. Thus do we requite every thankless being. This is the translation of, it's just outside. You go in. I don't know who has translated this ayat. It doesn't say. When I go in, I can't find this translation into the site. It's surahquran.com. As for those who this Sahih International Translation. Now I'm reading out. I've gone into the site of surahquran.com. Surah 35 and 36. And for those who disbelieve will be the fire of hell. Death is not decreed for them, so they may die, nor will so they may die. So they won't die, nor will its torment be lightened for them. Thus do we recompense every ungrateful one. Tafsir ibn Kathir in English. Abridged explanation. For those who deny Allah will be the fire of hell in which they will remain forever. Remain forever. Some say this. Neither will the decision of death be passed for them, so they can die and be relieved from the punishment. Nor will the punishment of hell be alleviated for them in any way. Similar to this recompense, I will reward every person who denies the favors of his Lord on the day of judgment. So whoever denies the favors of his Lord, disbelieves, meaning will be in hellfire, not dying, but living and burning, burning, burning. Ah, there is Muhammad Taqiyuddin al-Hilali's translation. But those who disbelieve in the oneness of Allah, Islamic monotheism, for them will be, he's put in brackets here, for them will be the fire of hell, neither it will have a complete killing effect, oh my God, on them so that they die, nor shall, nor shall its torment be lightened for them. Thus do we requite every disbeliever. Oh, there are different translations. We have, so in the beginning, which one I read out is Abdullah Yusuf Ali's translation. Yeah, I saw it now. I think when I was on the live stream on this on Facebook, the website, it wasn't moving, or I wasn't quite, must have been dazed or something. Okay, sorry about that. Let's correct myself. Yeah, there are many translations given in this website, surahquran.com. Okay, can't do this. Okay, just sorry. Oops. So, excuse me. Disbelievers will be in the fire, although the believers were told, what has Allah told us in the Quran? What does Allah say? That their evil deeds will be wiped out. And these disbelievers can be good people, good human beings. So Islam is not for humanity. Islam is disbeliever and believer. Polytheists, hypocrites. Islam is not for those, if you're a good human being, then even if you don't believe in Allah, you don't harm anyone, yeah, you will, Allah will decide for you. Allah can, you don't have to believe in Allah, but just be a good human being. Why do you have to believe in Allah? Even believing in Allah doesn't make you a good human being. Although you're told to be righteous and you're told all the morals that you need to do, uh, you're told to do it, right? It doesn't come from inside you. Allah has not put any good inside you. If you, so all good comes from Allah. Allah thinks that no disbeliever can do any good because all good comes from Allah. Now the polytheists were saying that uh, uh, good comes from Allah, but the evil omen is coming from Prophet Muhammad. There's a Quran ayat from you, meaning, oh Prophet Muhammad, they say in brackets. Some say this, the polytheists were telling Prophet Muhammad that the good comes from Allah, but evil is coming from you. He says, no, no, all uh, evil and good all come from Allah. God knows. And then all good comes from, then, like that ayat also in the Quran is quite strange. They say that, oh, I have to search it out. I'm tired of searching right now. So sorry if I've made some mistakes in about that ayat. So they believed in Allah. The polytheists believed in Allah. But he wanted them to believe in the way he wanted to believe in Allah, the one supreme God, or the only one to be worshipped, not to make a deity of him, not to have partners with him. That's unforgivable. Also, idol worshipping is unforgivable. All this. That's terrible. Islam has monopoly. And so, killing of those who leave Islam, that death penalty for those. Oh, see this also, right? Like, Chronicles of Ex-Muslim. Oh no. We just what's a notification. I can find that video. It doesn't come live, and he hasn't given his name that you may want to. My enemy would want to harm him or something, or troll his live streams. Oh, he doesn't have a. This channel doesn't have live streams. Ex-Muslim response to apostasy and blasphemy law. Excuses. 9 days ago, yeah, like on apostasy, he asked AI. I've shared this on Facebook. Let me just see. Can't find it there. Islam has many things wrong, right? Also, this. No, the ex-Muslim versus Islam, GPT and Muslim Chronicles. Apostasy law, ex-Muslim versus Islam, GPT. Uh, this is from the YouTube channel, Ex-Muslim Chronicles. Uh, why would Allah want to kill? Allah want death penalty for those who, because He Himself, yes, has made it that disbelievers will go to hell. To those who leave Islam, and this monopoly that this is the true religion, and the best of people are the believers, worst of them are Jews, Christians, and polytheists. Surah Baina ayat. In Arabic, that would be enough plural for verses, ayat. Okay, but I'll say ayats. Okay, so this, many other such things. You shouldn't be killing people. Your Allah shouldn't. Why harming people? We can criticize and we can. I mean, sorry if YouTube doesn't like. I keep forgetting. Taking lives or giving death penalties on apostasy or even harming them in any way who leave Islam and then criticize Islam publicly. No, I also need to vent. I need, like, oh, my religion has betrayed me, right? And so I needed help and I was saying, I challenge Shias on Facebook live streams on Surah Nur that I visited, um, revisited, and I looked. Oh, so there was this thing. Thanks to Apostate Prophet and Abdullah Samir, Abdullah Gondal. I was searching all the time, and then I was also searching: is Islam the true? Let's see what someone has to say about this, and what's there. So I found ex-Muslims, Abdullah Samir and Apostate Prophet. Maybe Apostate Prophet was the first one on YouTube. Then I found Abdullah Samir. And then came Abdullah Gondals. I was like, what a genius, how courageous these people are, challenging this Quran. Because you see, we were told what authority do we have? And the Quran has touched on every topic. Only God can do this, true God. But the thing is that wrong topics, I mean, errors in right topics, but errors in them, like scientific errors in the Quran. And then when I listened to Apostate Prophet, although these ex-Muslims, they concentrated more on the Sunni hadiths, which the Sunnis take, but the Shias research is different, and they don't take the Sahih, Sahih 7 or 6, right, of their books as like to be taken as taken. as authentic hadiths, right? Like the Sunnis do, the Shias don't. It's not their authentic books, the Sahih Sittahs. Their authentic books are different. The 12 Shias. Ismaili Shias are different. Really. So like that. So I felt that I also had to help the Shias. I saw that, but Abdullah Gondal did a great job with Abdullah Samir and challenging, like even saying, giving us reasons on why this challenge is not good enough. It's not reasonable. It's not justifiable that Allah says, bring a verse like, a one of like the Quran verses challenged, or 10 verses like these, or surahs like these. What is it? Surah. So Abdullah Gondal was explaining long time ago when he was coming with Abdullah Samir on his channel live streams. Thanks to him, and they have given us reason. I was amazed at their genius, at their courage, at their to challenge, tell us this, and where my mind wouldn't go, their mind went. But so then I revisited Surah Noor ayat, and also because of death threat given to Haris Sultan when I found Haris Sultan. I was like, now, bus. Then I said, now I have to come up. So I changed my name on YouTube, my Gmail, everything, Google, ex-Muslim. Because had they told me in Shia Islam, when I was a Shia, you see, we were told that we are allowed, we're supposed to actually do our own research. It's okay. So I thought if we have freedom to do our own research to find out if our religion is true and not follow it blindly, listen to the, okay, question the religious scholars and all this, but like look at the religious scholars, the tafsirs, and the all this expertise and Quran ayats, but do your own research. So if we have the freedom to do our own research, then that means I thought if we found our religion untrue, false, then we leave it. But we don't have the. I found that out recently through my own research, searching Google search, thanks to Google and Yahoo search and Bing and all this, that there's a death penalty for the in the Shia school of thought to leave and criticize Islam. But there are dissenting religious scholars who disagree. Shia religious, and now there's a now I don't know if they have a death penalty. So I've been on. So can a Sunni come and kill me because I left Islam? Can a Sunni even threaten me? Oh, but some Sunnis say that. Oh, because I'm criticizing Islam. Yeah, yeah. But this is that's Islam should be gone. Anyways, if you want reform, but don't harm people. Okay, so if Islam can't go, at least the death penalty and the harm against those who criticize Islam or those who leave Islam should go. This is okay. This. What is, just checking notifications. Okay, sorry, I just got these notifications. And so, thank you, someone always liking this. At least there's one person always liking this. My voice is also because quite weak. and it hurts to eat even much. Very restless. I'm going to go and rest. Maybe my enemies will rejoice at this. So the Muslims are given, I'm supposed to go now. Muslims are given. So for me as a Shia, even I was shocked. Oh yeah, I have to finish this sentence. Ooh. On this point, and the hatred, and then the hatred amongst themselves, Muslims, like they can't accept Ismailis. 12 Shias won't accept Ismaili Imam. So the hatred, not only against the polytheists, Jews and Christians, but against their own fellow Muslims that they don't regard as. Now, King Jordan tried his best, brought His Highness Aga Khan is all saying that they're from Islam, right? The Muslims. Still, some of them, I mean, I don't understand. Can anyone explain? Like, do Sunnis have this? Or even Shia 12ers? You have this right to go on social media, go on saying against now Agha Khanis. Hmm. And another one was that so I've given another thing to Salim Lalani. I was checking now how does Salim Lalani want to hurt the Agha Khanis and Ismailis? Would he do it when Agha Khan has just passed away? So I was going to his checking, and then recently he's posted something there, right? Oh, so there was a time when Sunnis were there, and now the Shia, 12 Shia also came there, and like telling Selima, follow the Musa Kazim, and that's this 12 Shia commenting there on Salim Lalani. So you can say against, he is saying, His Highness Ah Khan was saying, and the fifth one would also be saying that I'm the hereditary Imam, I'm from the progeny of Prophet Muhammad, hereditary Imam of the progeny of Prophet Muhammad. And they have their proof. They have their proof. And sorry, just from the Quran, you don't know the method. Quran has not given you the method of 5 times prayers. So these ex-Ismailis, they try to dodge me and they try to twist and turn the words to tell me that, okay, it's not given in the Quran, but then the Agha Khanis don't even do qiyamah, right? Qamat salat, like stand up for your salat. So I said, where is it in the? So the Sunnis do it. The Shia 12 Shias do this, and I explained to them. I tried to show them. They wouldn't listen. From the Quran ayats, Allah Himself doesn't give an order sometimes. Or stand up like this here, and then I found some verse from the Quran to tell them, and then about the swimming thing and Agha Khan. Uh, Going naked, half naked. So I searched Google and Prophet Muhammad is allowed swimming. So do you mean to say with clothes you swim? No, it's not very good. It's not, good for you. You might. So I showed them a hadith that I found that Prophet Muhammad is allowed swimming. It's not haram even in Shia 12. Otherwise, my father wouldn't take me to the swimming pool in London to teach me swimming and swim himself when we were kids. Huh? My father never said it's haram. He said, yeah, gambling is haram, alcohol is haram. That's why they didn't have a hotel in London. Alcohol is okay. So then oh God, what not against? So Aga Khan has hotels and all this, and their alcohol that's served. Okay, so that's so then from Salim, Sabir Salim, I found out that their religion, the believers and the righteous who have believed in this religion, Allah has promised them that He will give them their religion, establish their religion. Now, so that is there. Why don't you see Surah Nur ayat 55? So you're fighting amongst yourself in this way. Really shocking for a Shia 12er. And then I was like, why isn't Imam's sperm like, okay, and now since His Highness Al Khan the Fourth passed away, so I'm using the will. Oh, so it's like, why didn't Imam Jafar Sadiq? Imam Jafar Sadiq at that time he was spared. Imam Muhammad, after Imam Zainul Abidin, Imam Zainul Abidin was spared, right? Imam Muhammad Baqir and somehow the Shia two Imams of the Ismailis also, they had the chance to spread Shia Islam. They were given this chance. The caliphs couldn't get them. So in this freedom, they could have written the will, and you're supposed to write the will, right? Or it's better to write the will. The Imams should have written the will, like His Highness Aga Khan's will was read out. Fourth, His Highness Aga Khan the Fourth's will was read out. Who will be the next Imam? So they should preserve that will. It should have had a written will. And God should have guarded that will, since imamat is very important, and especially knowing which is the true imam. So the split schism happening, and Allah in the Quran says, don't argue, let your strength go. I see Muslims arguing with each other against different schools of, especially Shias, against Shias, and 12 Shias now posting things against Ismailis. Don't argue, otherwise you will lose your strength. Don't argue amongst yourself. This is a good thing for the war also. The soldiers don't argue. Don't argue, otherwise you will lose your strength. I'm searching for the Quran ayat. I have to make sure I show you. This is the one. And obey Allah and His Messenger, and do not dispute, lest you lose courage and your strength depart, and be patient. Isn't obeying Allah and His Messenger even shirk? It's on the same level, Surah. This also. Why can't you see this? Anything. So don't even lose your courage and your strength. Surah Anfal, Surah 8, Ayat 47, I think this is. Let me just make sure. Come on first. 46. It's 46 ayat. 46 ayat, not 47. That's the next one. They gave that next number. Next ayat's number. Okay. It's at so you see, the Muslims are not united. Not even the Shia, Zaydis I was showing you from Imam Zainul Abidin. So Imam Zainul Abidin also should have written a will. Who would be the next Imam? And that will should have been preserved. And don't give me hadiths without the original preserved will written by Imam. Where's that original written? So I think the problem, I realized why these Muslims are in such deep conflict and hatred against even themselves, like Sunnis' hatred for the Shias, is and is because they haven't recognized Prophet Muhammad being a false prophet, and they haven't seen Quran ayats in such a mess. When you realize Quran ayats are, first of all, in such a mess, and they could different interpretations and obscure, not clear, not in detail. You see, problems in the Quran, interpretations, dissenting views, this can be interpreted as this. Even your religious scholars have said, Maududi or Sahih International Footnote, Quran.com, I've shown you. So, no, no, Allah should make sure that there is only one interpretation, one meaning, and it should be fixed so that it is conveyed in a way, this, you know, certain, this is the way to take, this is the way, bas, and no other way, no other interpretation. So that Muslims coming here and saying, oh, this is your interpretation and you may have misinterpreted it. It's your opinion. It's how you're taking this Quran ayat. Actually, you're blaming an ex-Muslim, but then see how you blame yourselves. And don't you blame your Quran experts also, whom you tell me to go to? Because they have different interpretations. And first of all, about Shia, so if you the Imams have said, which I haven't read come across in Al Kafi or somewhere in the authentic books of the Shias, that the true Quran Imam Ali has, and it's passed on to and now the Imams and thereafter, and it's with Imam Mahdi now. Well, then your the translations and all this are like we're still reading the Sunni book, which is preserved. And then don't you think that Prophet Muhammad, he waited till what happened, the Thursday calamity, that when he said, give me pen and paper, Omar bin Khattab uh, refused him pen and paper. And then a hue and cry was raised and he said, leave me and all this. Don't you think that that was so important? That what did Prophet Muhammad say? Give me pen and paper so that you would not be divided, or what was the reason why there was some important thing he wanted to write? So he should have written it before he went into his deathbed, right? On his deathbed. So this means the kuffar, this means the polytheists. Umar bin Khattab was a hypocrite, right? The Shia say, so Shias find out, researched, and what the Imams then confirm. So what the Imams say, what Prophet Muhammad has said against Umar, then that's what the Shia say. So, but I don't. Sunnis say they make excuses for Umar, right? But now Prophet Muhammad is the main culprit, and he was that such ex-Shia, ex-Muslims thing finding, right? But anyway, so Prophet Muhammad himself like couldn't write what was so important that Umar bin Khattab won in stopping him from writing this very important thing, that the Ummah would be united. Because you see, then even that hadith which says of Prophet Muhammad, which is in the Sunni sources, Sunni Muslim sources, Islamic sources, that if like the Jews will have this many and my Ummah will have 73 sects and only one will go to heaven. So even the so-called believers, you could be thinking you're the main body or you're You could be going in hell. What does it mean by main body of Islam? What's the main body of Islam? I have yet to find a ayat which I can show you. Shia say it's this, us. Sunni say it's this, us. Quran only, then there are Quran only, but they're in minority. But they are there. So you're not agreeing with each other, and I have seen a lot of hatred and false rumors spread against the Shias. Certain false rumors spread in Pakistan. Totally callous, wicked, and vulgar. Like, we're crying for Imam Hussein. We have closed the lights. It's darkness. It's Sham Ghariban. So we make it look like, it's Karbala, but we can't come close to that. And then what the Sunnis, some Sunnis of what false rumors they've spread against Shias on the night of Sham Ghariban, that they close the lights and they kissing. Can you just believe this? I couldn't believe my ears. And this is not a false rumor spread against the Sunnis by the Shias. 12 Shias by the okay. So this and things like this, I asked a Sunni lawyer. He told me you're right. He has heard these things in his childhood against the Shias, 12 Shias. And what else is there in Pakistan? What else do I need to talk about, or what else do I need to show you? Any ayat? I was going to. Um, I think so. I'm going to end this 1 hour and 37 minutes before you people get bored. Sorry I have to take so much of your time. Now I'm leaving. You in the wish you the best. Thank you so much. So grateful for your cooperation.